Hey guys, APT Clear here. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bad. I actually have bronchitis. And, well, I wanted to make the video anyway. You probably already know what this is about, Tracer and the whole Overwatch controversy thing. So I wanted to first say off that I'm not actually playing right now, unlike my other two videos. I'm playing just some gameplay with the Vesper I did really well on. Vesper's actually pretty good, even at range. I like the iron sights on it, too. But Overwatch. So, if you're unaware of what this is, Blizzard, it's just a developing studio, made a game called Overwatch, and it's coming out soon. They have the beta for it, and one of the characters called Tracer is like it's a MOBA, so the characters are like very diverse. And in one of the victory screens, like she's turning around with like her backside towards you, and like just not in like a provocative pose, but she has very tight pants, pretty much. Is pretty much the way to say it, like around her butt, and a lot of people have been saying that she's just too over sexualized, that like it's not practical. And I just wanted to kind of give my opinion on this because I think a lot of it is just kind of really ignorance, I suppose. I know it makes me sound like I'm on some high horse, but I really hate it when people, I guess purposely or not, are so ignorant like this. If you look at her, right, so it's her victory pose. So you play the game, it's first person, so you don't see her at all. It's not like League of Legends where you're up above or behind like Smite. It's first person, and then when you win, there's like a little victory pose, and obviously she's standing with her back to you. But nobody ever focuses on the fact that there's also other male characters like Hanzo. This it's kind of like an Asian martial arts bow guy. He has a bow and arrow as his weapon in the game, and the fact that he's wearing like a sash as like a shirt, like he's literally just wearing no shirt, like. If you're going to complain about how impractical and sexualized that is, why does he have to have, like, rippling biceps and pecs? I'm not, like, it's kind of, not unfair, but if you're going to, like, go for that argument, at least go for everything that you could go for. Like, don't just focus on Tracer. There's other characters who do the same thing, but it's the, I don't want to say the feminist because that sounds bad, but a lot of the times it really is that they focus on the one character. And a lot of the times, too, at least from what I've seen, from what I can glean from their, like, image, is that I think it's like this travesty that women are just, reduced to objects. If you're going to say that, why does the guy have to have giant muscles? Why can't he have a personality, too? Why can't Hanzo have a personality? And they each do. It's their unique style. They each have different voice cues, accents, because they're all from around the world. Like, Tracer's British, Hanzo's Asian, Reinhardt's a giant robot guy. He's German. It's just how the game works. And again, it's a game. It's fantasy. It's fake. It's Blizzard's own creation. They can make whatever they want. If you look at those like romantic comedy movies or superhero movies, the guys are always ripped or extremely attractive. It's the same like the romantic comedy movies. The guy and the girl are always extremely attractive. If you're going to have a fantasy, that's just the way you do it. It's going to be fake. You might as well play as someone that you like looking at. And as for looking at, it's a first-person shooter, or first-person MOBA. You can't even see your character, and this whole controversy is literally like a 15-second just end scene after the entire game is done. It really does blow it out of proportion a lot, I honestly think, and it's very, like frustrating, I suppose, that they focus on such a little thing and throw such a big stink about it, because in all reality, like, when you're playing a game, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this if you ever played video games, you don't play them because you want to like look at the female characters. That's not why you play games. You play games on the consoles because you want to feel like you're in that world. And you're not thinking about the way the characters look. You're focusing on the gameplay. It's supposed to be a competitive MOBA, and people focus on winning. When I'm playing at Call of Duty, like, honestly, like, yeah, the way my gun looks, I'm going to make it look as cool as I can, but, like, if push comes to shove, it's not the way the gun looks that's, killing enemies and giving me a good KD. It's the gun and its attachments. Just like in the MOBA, it's the character and their abilities. It's not the way they look. And I think that a lot of the time these critics, they seem to think that when you play games, again, like for Arkham Knight, right? I think it was Arkham Knight. No, not Arkham Knight. What was the one that came before that? Arkham City. I think that was the one where you could play as Catwoman. And, like, Catwoman, course, she's sexualized characters. That's the way she's in, and that's the way she is in all the comics and all the animated series. It's just her character. But aside from that, you're not focusing on looking at her when she's like walking around and jumping from building to building. You're focusing on playing the game. Nobody just looks at the character. And you know what? As I say that, I am sure there is an exception. But for the majority of the people, it's the gameplay that matters. You could have great graphics and great looking sexualized female characters, but if the game isn't fun, no one's going to play it. And I think that a lot of times they miss out on that point, the critics of these games, that you don't play the game to look at the characters. That's pretty much the main point I wanted to make. Yeah, I was going to make another video about the new Star Wars Rogue One trailer and just about Star Wars in general, but when I think on that, probably put that up tomorrow. So look out for that video. Subscribe if you want to get notified for that or any other videos I put up. And if you like what I'm doing here, please like the video so more people see it. Pull a Jeb Bush, please clap. If you don't know what that is, Jeb Bush, he was running for president. In one of his rallies, he he had made this big PowerPoint, not like a PowerPoint, but like a power phrase, and no one was clapping or cheering at all, and he was just like, please clap, and then of course everyone did. It was pretty funny. But yeah, comment. I think I've only had one person comment. They're a person I know, so that doesn't really count too much. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.